Good morning. Happy Saturday, guys.
Another bright and early day for us here, but at least we're leaving the house in the daytime today.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, an hour later. We are headed to Fanning Springs. That's about an hour drive for us, so much shorter than yesterday's drive. And an hour later. So that means we got another, well, Julie got another hour of sleep. I did get up at 5 and go to the gym this morning and do a workout. Then went through the Ola, the favorite coffee drive-through place that we love in Ocala. Brought some of that home, and then we got packed up and headed out.
Cannot wait. We're supposed to be doing 3 dives today.
3 dives today.
1 at Fanning and 2 at Manatee Springs. So.
Yeah. And Fanning, we are there for maybe a manatee sighting. Maybe. That's what we're being told. But we're going to do all 3 dives on a single tank. And Julie and I we actually have questions for one another because she and I have never stopped at one site and driven to another site on a single tank. So I'm not sure how we do it. Do we break things down? Do we take the wetsuits off? Do we keep them on? Like, all these things they probably sound stupid for experienced scuba divers, but we actually don't know. Not exactly sure what the order of operation is when you're moving, because it's about a 10-minute drive to Manatee from Fanning.
Obviously, we have to take the tank and BCD off, but we're like, do we get to drive from one location to the other wearing a wetsuit that's soaking wet? It's a lot of work to take a wetsuit off and put it back on while it's wet. So,
and do you disconnect? Do you disconnect your primary from your tank? Because you don't want that rolling around in the back of the truck.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
we'll find out.
I know these sound probably like simplistic questions, but we've just never done it before.
We're both trying out new masks today.
Yeah.
I'm trying out a orange one from Scuba Pro.
It's called a Ghost.
I have 2 requests in a mask. Do not ever fog up on me. Obviously, do not leak. I feel like that's a given. Do not leak, do not fog up on me, and do not rip out my hair. And I have only ever been able to find masks that can do 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
My Cressy does not leak, and it never fogs, but man, does it rip out my hair every time I take it off. So I'm trying out a new Scuba Pro to see if it can meet all 3 criteria. And if so, I will buy it on the spot today.
And I'm trying out, it's a different version. It's called the Zoom. Only because the last 2 times, I have told Julie, I don't know how many times, since we've had this mask, that I never want any other mask besides Cressy, because it never fogged. On day 1, it never fogged. And the last 2 dives that we have dove, when we come up and surface, take a break, talk with one another before we go back down, it has fogged on the secondary dives both times, and that disappoints me. And I don't know what I've done wrong, what I haven't done to it to make. I've not changed anything. So 2 things happened. 1, we have new masks to try, and 2, we have a gel rather than a spray when it comes to anti-fog. And so the gel has set overnight. I rinsed them out, and we're going to try a new gel product today for the anti-fog.
I can't wait. I always like trying new gear. Let's go. Michael filmed a lot of footage yesterday. I haven't watched it yet from our dive at Troy Springs. So there's a video that came out if you are interested in our dive footage. But we try to keep the dive footage minimum in our daily vlogs because they get so long anyway. But there will definitely be a second video with dive footage if you want to go watch and see all of that.
I think it will only be 1 video, even though we're going to 2 springs, only because we know that the first spring will be a short dive. Yeah, and plus, Julie and I are being told we might have some more advanced training we might do. He said playing with toys underwater, so I don't know what that means. But when we do that, I won't film that, obviously. But yeah,
I think almost all of our scuba dives going forward are going to have standalone videos where Michael can kind of talk you through exactly what we did.
I like that.
I like it too. He sends me his favorite clips, and I put them in our daily vlogs, and then I watch his long scuba videos later. I haven't seen yesterday's, but I think pretty much any day we do a scuba dive, you can count on there being a second video.
It's been a little bit of a learning curve because, doing the voiceover, but I like keeping the water sounds. I don't like, and I've decided not to do any music, and then I'll just take you through what I'm thinking. Oh, hey, here's Julie playing. Yesterday I was like, here's Julie rolling a rock down this petrified tree 67 feet down.
It's fun. It's fun to play with nature under the water.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Can't wait for another dive day. Hope you're having a great weekend.
Absolutely.
Catch up with you after the dive. Okay, dive number 1 is done here at... forgot where we are.
We are at Fanning
Fanning Spring. The water is way down. We did not get very deep at all, maybe about 12 to 12.
I think I've got about 14
feet.
when we were doing our skills.
Yeah.
We got down a little further.
Water is super down. We saw a turtle and a couple fish, but we did not use the GoPro any. This was a very short dive. We were in the water about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and when he said we were mainly doing skills, I didn't want to film. I wanted to concentrate on that.
This was a good place to practice some new things that we're doing. We're learning how to use a reel, set one up so that you can take off and find your way back, Hansel and Gretel style, leaving yourself a breadcrumbs. And also how to use an inflatable device to make heavy things on the ground less heavy, so that you can either send them to the surface or move them around on the ground. So our hands were full. We couldn't really film, but there wasn't much to see here anyway.
So we have we saw one turtle and a couple of fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're headed now 10 miles, I think, north, because we drove south to our second and third dive, which will be at Manatee Springs, which American Dive Pro in Homosassa, when we were here a month ago, said we had to do. So super excited to do that.
Not sure we'll actually see any manatees, but it's called Manatee Spring.
Yeah.
But yeah, our hands were just too full to actually film anything. You didn't miss anything though. The good news is that we're just going to keep the wetsuits on, which is why Michael had just unzipped his to air out a little bit. But it's cold, so it's actually warmer for me in the wetsuit.
Yeah, it's 53. I will say today I have a wetsuit on that is the brand of Julie's that he let me try. It's actually his suit.
It's super stretchy.
Fantastic.
Isn't it amazing?
It was the easiest up and down zip and the easiest on off I've ever had.
It's by the brand Henderson, and it's so freaking stretchy, but then once it's on, it's like a glove. It's amazing. Really, really like it. The wetsuit of my dreams will be made out of this material for sure. It feels good to be in the car with the heat on.
4 hours later, folks.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. We weren't diving for 4 hours.
No.
Getting the gear on and then getting the gear off is about 2 of those 4 hours.
Time gets away from you. Time stands still when you're underwater for sure. And you get out and you don't even think to look at your clock or your watch, in my case. And then, like Julie said, by the time you break down and talk to one another and get all the wetsuit stuff off and dry clothes on, yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome today.
I believe Michael has filmed quite a lot at our second dive that we did today, which was called Manatee Springs.
Yeah.
We got in two places. The first one was called Catfish Hotel, which was like completely covered. The whole top of the dive was covered with like a scummy seaweed, which was actually really cool because it made these really neat sun rays that came down in and lit up the, like, I guess it's like a cavern that we were in.
It was a cavern. Yep, you're right.
Really neat rocky formations. And then we went over to the second one, which was much, much more clear. That was Manatee Springs.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I actually had a little trouble getting down to the bottom at first. For some reason, all of a sudden, 6 pounds of weights was not enough. I needed 8 pounds to get to the bottom. But that one was really, really just beautiful. I didn't see any fish or anything in that one.
What was cool for me, again, nerding out on all things dive the last several weeks, this was the first siphon that Julie and I had been in at that first location. It's called Catfish Sink Hotel, and it's a sinkhole that is the siphon that pulls and flows out into Manatee Springs. So Jeff, our dive instructor, wanted us to go there first and then go over to Manatee Springs and feel the flow. And I hope I have it on camera because the flow is, we're all swimming as hard as we can and it's just blowing. Yeah, it's just blowing back.
I was so scared at Catfish Hotel because he told us, it's like, if you get over there close to where it's sucking the water, you're a goner. You are
Yeah, he's like,
gone.
there's no question.
It'll suck you in and it'll eventually blow you out on the other side. But
No,
you will
thank
have banged up your head so bad, you're not going to survive it. So I was so scared, and probably all of the footage you might see me hanging onto rocks and hanging onto petrified trees. That's because I was so scared of getting blown into this hole under the ground. And it turned out it wasn't that serious. If you stay away from like the sandy areas where you know the water is blowing and you stay in the areas where it's more rocky or silty, there was never a point in time where I felt like I couldn't control my swimming and get out of the situation. But he good and scared me, and so I was clinging to the rocks and trees every step of the way for that dive. Didn't need to. I was being a bit dramatic.
Well, no, I'm like you. We didn't know. The way he described it, I was like, okay, we cannot step out of line. I do not want to get sucked. He's like, because it will, the deeper you go, it will suck you in. And I'm going, oh, geez, I don't want to get sucked in.
I really am enjoying diving these springs where there are not people swimming, where it's just divers. In fact, we didn't see any other divers today. We saw a lot of people who were visiting the state park just to walk around and look at the water. Come
out and ask us questions when we top the water.
But we didn't. There were no other divers at either place today, and there was only one class at the first springs we were at this morning, Fanning Springs. So the water was crystal clear. Nobody silting up the bottom. Not a lot of people. Nobody swimming and scaring off wildlife or anything. It was just an amazing experience. I'm so glad we got to hit a pretty spring today.
That was awesome. Yeah, today was really cool. And it was just a sunny, beautiful day. So
the water felt great.
Yeah, the water felt great.
It's 70 degrees now, by the way. Feels amazing.
Yeah. And the first Catfish Hotel is like, I would not have been surprised had a megalodon came out of that cavern because it just is all prehistoric. It looked just so millennia old. It's
I love the new mask I dived with, the Scuba Pro. I forget the name of the model.
Ghost.
The Scuba Pro Ghost. Didn't fog, didn't leak, and I can take it off with one hand and it doesn't rip out my hair. That's a really nice feature. Currently my Cressy, even if I use both hands, is pulling my hairs out. And I've tried the band protector and that's not helping. So we're on our way to the dive shop because I'm going to buy this new mask. I love it. Safety orange, my new color. Michael hasn't fallen in love with the Scuba Pro mask yet, but
so I tried one today. We have another one at the house, and I'm going to try it maybe on Tuesday, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to find a model that I like, as well as My Cressy is a small frame mask, which helps me create a seal a little better. But I'm thinking your Ghost might do that too. I haven't tried a Ghost, but I tried Julie's on before we got out of the water. So, yeah, I'm not sure. The price point is really nice, and it's a frameless mask, which means, you know, you're not going to have to replace things. They shouldn't be smashing on your face. It's not a hard frame.
It's really comfortable.
Yeah.
Really, really comfortable.
And it comes in white.
Which is Michael's new dive color. It's white.
That's right.
He's going to be whited out, and I'm going to be oranged out.
Yeah.
I had a great time today.
Oh, gosh, me too.
I can't wait for Michael to make his scuba videos. I will get caught up watching these and seeing all the footage, but it's just an amazing time. Amazing time in the water here. I'm falling in love with the freshwater springs.
Yeah.
I don't care if I never see a beach again as long as I live. I don't care if I never go to another coral reef. I'm happy as a bug in a rug in these freshwater springs.
Pretty spectacular. What's for dinner, Jules?
Oh, it doesn't say on the bag. We loved that Indian food the other night. I am so hungry.
That was great Indian food.
These dives are taking it out of me. Like, I feel like I've had a full workout from the shivering and the being cold.
And I think what a lot of people don't understand is it's not that you're doing physical work underwater. You're actually doing very little physical work underwater. But you have to remember, we're breathing a different percentage of air than what the surface air is that we all breathe. So there is a lot of cellular stress going on at the microscopic level. And this is probably our longest total start to finish dive time, even though it was 3 springs, that we've done in a single day, I think.
I am not afraid to admit it when I need more calories or carbs. And today is one of those days. I am cold. I am depleted. I am hungry. I cannot wait. I got the same thing. The butter chicken.
You got one spice up.
I got one spice level up. It was pretty mild the other day, so I asked for a little bit more medium spice, and you got
Yes, I did. Spicy. Because I love it. I love it. This may be the second best we've ever had. You think?
Yeah. This is some damn good Indian food. We love it.
Really good. Good evening, guys. Julie is saying welcome to the first day of the Christmas holiday season.
It's November 1st. Christmas is a month and a half away.
Luckily, we do not have decorations that we would be putting up because they would probably be going up this evening.
That's true.
And dinner was delicious.
Yes.
Double true.
We have found our new favorite Indian place. I love the other one, but I like super duper love
this one.
Flame Indian.
It was great, and it was only 2 miles from the dive shop, so that was perfect.
I kicked it up a notch with the spice level. It was so worth it.
You did.
Happy I did that. It's so good.
It is.
I just
very good food.
Came out of the water again today, feeling like, man, I need more than just a steak. I need some spices and some flavor. So hungry.
I know, me too. And I'm beat. I am tired. So I think we're going to close out very shortly and try to get this edited and uploaded. I've got, I think it said 23 minutes of scuba footage today that I just transferred to the phone from the GoPro, so I'll have to get that edited up. Decided it's only going to be one video because the second spot was so short because of how, I guess, little gas we had left and trying to get Julie to the bottom because she was underweighted so much.
Did we tell that story? I can't remember. If not,
I think you did.
Tell it in your dive story.
But yes, I'll tell it without story otherwise.
With, 6 pounds for the last month or so. And all of a sudden, at our last dive today, 6 pounds, I could not get below the surface. I could not get down. So I had to go back, and Michael had to feed me some of his.
Yeah, I gave her 2 pounds.
But the process of doing all this, we ended up chugging through the last of our air.
Right,
so
yeah.
Then I got all the way to the bottom. My weights fell out. So I don't know why.
That was me. I must not have clipped that one side in as well as I thought I did.
Got to practice some new skills.
Got to practice some skills, yeah. and talked to the dive guys. So we have a plan for Tuesday too.
I bought my mask.
Jules bought her mask. Yep. I'll try a different mask on Tuesday. And it's just been another perfect day. Yesterday was a perfect day. Today's a perfect day. And I don't think I could be happier.
This is like what a runner's high must feel like. I feel like I'm on a scuba,
It is.
some type of scuba high.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's what you feel. It's what you feel as you're like training for the last few days, because tomorrow's a New York City Marathon when you guys are seeing this.
Sunday?
First Sunday in
You gonna watch
November. I'm going to try to. Typically I do. You can get on NBC or NBC's app, and they actually will show you live coverage of that. Yeah.
We think we have a plan for tomorrow, but we haven't fully fleshed it out.
Yeah.
If it works out, it will be a history video. If not, we'll find something else to do tomorrow. We're
Absolutely.
not driving tomorrow. I think we both need a little bit of a break. I am gassed.
The Ocala Dive Center does not dive on Sundays.
Yeah.
So, like you said, 2 days in a row, that's probably a good thing for us.
Yeah.
I guess that's about it. Do you see the sun's going down?
It's like
Been a
golden hour.
beautiful day. Yeah, golden hour.
We don't do much in the evenings. We spend most of our energy during the daytimes, and we spend the evenings usually watching scuba channels, documentaries. Last night we watched.
It wasn't really called a horror
It was supposed to be
movie.
a scary movie. It wasn't really scary.
No, it was called a psych thriller. It's a low budget lurker from 2025. It was okay. It was okay.
Do you remember the name of it?
Lurker.
Oh, that was the name of it.
That was the name of it. Yeah.
Low budget lurker.
Low budget lurker.
It was so forgettable, but I'm like, it was Halloween last night. We should really try to watch at least a psych thriller. I don't like gory, scary horror movies, but I do like scary psych thrillers.
Yeah.
It was so meh.
It was meh.
Full steam ahead. I would say with Christmas movies, but I don't really watch a lot of those. We're doing documentaries in the evening,
Yeah.
and we really love the Dive Talk channel.
And now that it's November 1st, Netflix will redo their library, so we'll check that out too. Yeah, Dive Talk, we watch it. There's only one video that comes out a week from them. But what I like about Dive Talk now is that since we have been to so many of the springs here in Central Florida, I actually know when they talk about one, what they're talking about. And we'll check off another box on Tuesday, because we're headed to Jenny Springs, which is, I think, if not the famous, top 3 famous springs in the entire state. So we get to spend I won't say our entire day, but our entire tank of gas. And I think he brought 2 tanks, because he knows that we started traveling with little Abadoos, because the temperature has been so low here and so perfect that we just kind of lay her out of bed, crack the windows.
We take her with us, give her a good long stretch of the legs, water, potty break, meet everybody, meet and greet, get some love. Everybody loves her.
Yeah, now she's what'd you call her today? Dive shop dog.
Diva.
A diva, yeah.
Dive shop dog. And then by the time she gets pooped out really quick, especially when there's like an overabundance of attention or affection.
Yeah.
She takes a nap while we dive for 30 minutes or so, and then we get her out and play with her and
check
move
on her
to
and,
another
yeah.
place and another dive, and she goes back to sleep. This weather has just been incredible. It's been amazing
really
to be
has.
in Florida and be able to take our dog everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's not so hot.
It's been great. Been great. Great little weekend. We hope tomorrow will be another one too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said, we got plans. We just have to finish finalizing everything to make sure the logistics work out on it. But otherwise, hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I've got to go look at the footage that I got. And if you're watching that, I hope you enjoy that one too. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.